So over the past weekend, we had a plethora of game announcements, updated trailers, and just a whole bunch of news of these games across all types of vastness that are coming our way. And it's exciting, actually. 2025 did not, or it hasn't disappointed really, in my opinion. So what I'm going to do here is just go over a quick tier maker. Yes, it's overdone, but I kind of want to do it. I've never done a video like this, and I want to just give my opinion. And once again, this is my opinion. There's no need to fight me over this. This is just what I've seen from the trailers, okay? Actually, I don't know if I've seen all of these trailers, which I should probably do. A little hypocritical. But just to break down a rule really quick, if I would pre-order it, it would go in the day one, okay? If I'm not in a rush to play something, and I would still pay full price, then it's going to go in this one. So just clearing that up. Okay, so I'm not going to really go in depth with gameplay mechanics and such. I'm just going to kind of, do a short little description here and throw these games where I think they belong, in my opinion, remember. And feel free to discuss some of these results, just a friendly conversations, nothing harsh. All right, so we're going to start with Dying Light the Beast. Already, I think I would probably, this one looked really good in my opinion, but I'm just going to go full price. I don't think I would pre-order it just because that's how I feel. Sonic Racers. Okay, I like racing games when I'm playing with friends, but if it's like a solo thing that I'm running, I probably won't give it much life. So I'm going to just go, if I was gifted the game, I would play it. Same with Splitgate. I'm not really into competitive FPS games. It's just not for me anymore. So that's where I'm going to throw that one. Let's see. We have Axe of Blood. This one looked really solid, actually. I would probably throw it in day one. It looks like a cool combat game. I don't know. Just from what I saw, it looked pretty cool. I would definitely play that day one. Animo. Okay, so this is like the... This is funny. This is like another Power World Pokemon... I don't know, extension. It's just not for me. I don't play those type of games. I like Pokemon, don't get me wrong, but that type of style is just not for me. Age of Mythology. Now, one of my friends is probably gonna hate me for this, but I would only play it if he gifted it to me. You know who you are. Atomic Heart 2. Let me tell you, I was not expecting a sequel to this game. Honestly, I really wasn't. I'm gonna throw that in day one. I actually enjoyed the first game, believe it or not. A lot of people don't. Story just kind of caught me off guard in a good way. Beast of Reincarnation. I'm gonna do full price. It looks solid. Another third-person action-adventure game. I mean, it looks cool to me. Black Ops 7. This is all I'm gonna say. Blade and Soul Heroes. I'm not entirely sure if I've seen this trailer. I'm not really confident I have. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it. I'll put it right here, not to be, judge a book by its cover. Maybe I would try it if somebody gifted it to me. So that's where I sit with that. Blighted. Okay, this one I would pay full price. Looks like one of those indie games. I think it's made by the people who made Guacamelee, which I've never played. But the art style of this looks really cool. And I would definitely try it out at full price. Some of these titles or the text here is a little hard to read, especially when there's no picture of a protagonist or something. What does this say? The Blood of Dawnwalker. That's the vampire game, isn't it? I'd probably wait for a sale on that one. It seems up my alley with the single player type of game, but I'm not really familiar with it. I haven't been keeping up with it at all. I'm not sure how many trailers they released beforehand, but I would probably wait for a sale on that game for sure. Okay, what do we have here? Chronicles Medieval. I'm going to throw that in full price. Actually, let's go wait for sale. Like I said, some of these trailers I don't remember. Maybe very small pieces of them. So do not think this is, I could change my mind about these throughout the year. Who knows? I'm just doing this sort of for fun. So let's see where we're at. Chrono Odyssey. This is another one of those third-person combat style games, isn't it? I'll put it at wait for sale. Seems like there's a lot of those third-person action-adventure games coming out this year. I don't mind it. Clockwork Revolution. I'm going to throw that day one. It has that BioShock feel to it, which I enjoy. Many people do. And it's set in a, theme, what do you call it? Steampunk. Yes. I don't mind that. Chronos. Okay, this one looks really cool. I can't tell if it's giving me Dead Space Callisto Protocol type of feel. That's what it seemed like to me. And I love games like that, so I'm going to throw that there. Code Vein 2, honestly, not for me. Please don't hate me for some of these decisions. This is just me. You can make your own list, and I would love to see your list. Let's continue. Deadpool VR. If you know me, I am not into Marvel at all, so that's an automatic. Not for me. Death Stranding 2. You know what? This game looks so beautiful from the trailers. I haven't played the first one, so I can't say day one. I'm going to go full price. It looks like a game full of content, I would hope. Hideo Kojima. I mean, what else? What else can you say? What is this? Dune Awakening? They have a game? I think I saw a glimpse of that. I'd probably play it if gifted. I'm not a huge super fan with the Doom series. Doom? Did I say Doom? Dune. End of Abyss. I would throw that full price. It looked pretty solid here. I'm trying to... Man, there's so many trailers going through my head that I just forgot what some of these even look like, honestly. Except for this one. Seasons of the Worm Cult. This is Elder Scrolls Online, which I no longer play. So, I no longer play since 16? I don't know when that came out. When did Elder Scrolls come out? Fallout 76. Is this another DLC? If so, I mean, I don't really play the base game. So, I'm just going to go not for me. I've never played it. Fate's In. This one wasn't really my style, but I would give it a try if somebody gifted it to me. Just because the combat, it looked interesting. Different ways you can attack. I think there was some type of card system in that game that determined your attacks and stuff. I could be totally wrong about this once again, but if that's the case, then I'm going to put it here. Arc Raiders. I believe this is another extraction shooter. Not my cup of tea anymore, but I would give it a chance. Felt That Boxing. This one looked interesting because of the realism that it gave off. Myself, I'll speak for myself. The trailer that they showed us, it made me curious on how ambitious this was. It looks like a movie, seriously, that you're making choices for. I'm going to put it in wait for sale. Final Fantasy. Okay. I might get a lot of hate for this. I've never played Final Fantasies. I'm going to be honest with you. But that doesn't mean I don't like them. I'm going to just put them gifted. First Descendant. Wait for sale. Once again, it's another third-person shooter. What else? First Light. I would wait for sale. 007. That's unexpected. It kind of looks like it's going to the direction of the Indiana Jones game. At least it looked like Indiana Jones to me. Just that style. I don't know. I'm not going in depth. I'm not a lore master on a lot of these games, or any of them to be exact. So, take all these opinions how you will. Fractured Blooms. This one looked interesting because it's like a horror / children's game. I don't know. I would play it, but not. You know what? Let's put it in gifted because it's not something I would go after or be interested in right away. So I'm gonna set it there. Okay, I can't even read this title, and it doesn't look familiar to me. I don't know what it is. I'll put it here just because I don't want to automatically deem it not for me if I don't know what it is or haven't seen it. Gears Reloaded. Huh. This is interesting. I love the first. The trilogy is fantastic. Now the fact that they're gonna redo this, I would probably wait for a sale. I'm not gonna pay full price for a game I already played unless it's completely remade, maybe. But I don't know if this one is. I think it's just remastered. I'm gonna look really stupid if it's a remake. Game of Thrones, War of Westeros. This was a surprise also. I don't watch Game of Thrones. Not really my show. To be honest, I don't watch TV that much. But it does look like a cool RPG style game. So I'd probably wait for a sale on that one. Grounded 2. Okay, you know what? I'd do day one for Grounded 2 because it seems like one of those party games that you just hook up, you link up with your friends on the weekend. And you start some stuff. You start your adventure and you kill bugs. That sounds fun. I would play it day one. Guild Wars 2. This one looks familiar. Is it like a remake or something? I don't know. If gifted, I would give it a chance. I don't remember seeing that trailer at all. Okay, High on Life 2. Day one for me. Haven't played the first one, but it's in my wish list, so I'm pretty sure I would like the first one enough to make me want to play this one. Day one. Oh my gosh, Ill looks fantastic. Day one buy for me. Indiana Jones DLC. What is this? The Order of Giants. I haven't played this game either. There's a lot of games I haven't played, and that's all right because I'm currently tackling a huge library. Actually, I'm almost done with it, so I'll be diving into some of these newer stuff. But as a DLC, I would wait for sale just because I don't know how the base game is. It seems to be getting high praise, so I'll just keep it. I'll keep it in the middle. All right, Infinite Testimals. Did I say that right? Infinite Testimals. I'm probably butchering this, but it reminds me of A Bug's Life. I would pay full price. It looks cool. Into the Unwell. This one's interesting. Is this the 1950s cartoon look? No, it's over there. Mouse is over there. Okay, I'm going to do wait for sale on that one just because I got these two mixed up and I'm not entirely sure what that one reminds me of or what it looks like. What else do we have here? Invincible versus... This is a fighting game, I believe. I'm not very good at fighting games, so I would play it if gifted. I'm going to leave it there. Jurassic World Evolution. Honestly, not for me. It's just, that's how it is. Jurassic World, I don't mind it as a series or a franchise or whatever, but just the game type, game style, I probably wouldn't play it. Keeper. Gifted. Killer Inn. If this is what I'm thinking it is, as in I feel confident in it being one of those murder mystery party games, I'd throw it day one. Absolutely. I could see myself already playing that. Planet of Lana 2. I don't remember. Throw it there. Okay, Last Flag. This is another one of those competitive games. So this is not going to be up my alley. Not even if it was free to play. Probably. I don't know. Lego Party. I love party games. Throw me in there. Day one. Actually, full price. Voyagers. I would probably do this. It seems like one of those games that calms you, even if you play by yourself. But with a co-op partner, I think it'd be interesting to do a little series on that. Be kind of fun, I think. Very vibrant. Mafia. I'm going to say it again. I have not played any of the Mafias, but it looks pretty solid just from the buildup of it. I would wait for a sale. Liza P. Man, I got about halfway through that game. I need to finish it, but I love the game. I would play it day one, the DLC. Super Meat Boy. I'm going to put you full price. It looks fun. I like vibrant games. Once again, this is something that I would absolutely pay full price for. It just seems like a nice little platformer to chill out on the weekend or weekday. What is this? Mech Break? I don't remember that, but I'm going to say something. When it comes to mech games, they're a little overwhelming for me. Now, that being said, they probably would grab my attention, but honestly, I don't think I would enjoy it. Yeah, I'm saying I don't think. Maybe I would. Okay, Mina the Hollower. No, I don't think I would play it. Nah. Mind's Eye. This one seemed okay for what it was or is. Kind of looks like a Ghost Recon mixed with Cyberpunk a bit. Wait for sale. Okay, we got Mixtape. We're shaving down the list quite a bit. We're trying to get through this. I'm sorry. Let's see. Mixtape. I would pay full price. It looks pretty cool. The art style of it. It seems like you're playing at 20 FPS, but that's just how it is. That's the direction they want to go, and it looks cool. Mortal Shell, I'd play that day one. Looks crazy, absolutely bizarre. Okay, Mouse. Is this the cartoon game? It looks like it is. I would go full price on that bad boy. It looks like one of those boomer shooter type games that you just wreak havoc. Okay, what the hell is this game? Is that Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers? If it is, I'd play that day one. This is a game that I've been keeping my eye on since the beginning of the year. I can't tell if it is Wu-Chang though. Hold on. It looks like it, but for some reason this person seems to be in military gear, which doesn't align, but I think it's Wu-Chang. I'm going to put that day one for sure. Ninja Gaiden 4. Man, I feel ashamed to say I've never played these games. I'd played it Gifted though. Nicktoons, this one's just silly enough for me to say not for me. Marvel, I already talked about that, not for me. Okay, we have Mio. This one I thought was Risk of Rain for some reason, just from the first 10 seconds. But it seems cool. I would wait for a sale on that one. Platforming game. Definitely would try it out. Final Fantasy. Where did I throw the last one? Here? Okay. Fortnite. Hell no. Ghost of the Grand. This one's interesting. I'd wait for a sale. I don't know how I feel about it entirely, but given the first person puzzle aspect to it, I like that. Let's put it there. Onimusha. Let's throw you... Wait for sale. I'm not out there to go and rush to play it. It looks cool. Probably wouldn't pay full price, so we're gonna set it for the sale tier. What the heck is this? I can't read it. Outer Worlds 2. I don't know how I feel about this one. This one's gonna be a little tough for me because the first game, I'm not gonna lie, I sped run through that game. So I don't really remember the story. I'd probably wait for a sale on that. I don't know if I'd go out and purchase that fully. Out of Words. Seems like a co-op game I would have someone else buy for me. Persona 4. Never played them. You're going here. I know Persona is critically acclaimed. There's a lot of diehard fans for that game. I just never played it. So I'm going to set it there. Resident Evil. Ooh. This one got a lot of interest. Obviously, it's the 9th installment. But I don't play Resident Evil games like that. But given its nature, I would wait for a sale and try it for sure. Along with the Plague Tale prequel, I'd probably throw that in a sale. Just because I need to catch up on the first two games. And it'd probably be on sale by then. I don't know. Probably not. Wu-Tang. Okay, this one's a little different. I saw the trailer. I was trying to figure out if it was one of those gimmick games just for money, you know, with the brand on it. But I probably wouldn't try it. A lot of people don't know this. And you probably don't care, but Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is probably one of my favorite movies. So I would try the game. I played... They had a 2D game a couple of years ago. It's been quite a while. So I'm not sure if this one's just like a sequel to it or what's going on there. But I would play it on sale. Scum, not for me. Seems too try hard and toxic. Sea of Thieves, Smuggler's Tide. Not for me. Street Fighter, not for me. Solo Leveling. What the hell are these games? I swear, there's a bunch of just new ones that I've never heard of. Okay. Stranger Than Heaven. This one looked kind of interesting. I'd pay full price for it. I had this dream-like atmosphere, and the graphics seemed pretty nice. I'm gonna throw that there. The Cube. Okay. This is kind of a double-edged sword for me because I like the Atomic Heart universe, but it's also switching gears to online play, and I don't know how I feel about that entirely. I'd probably wait for a sale on that. I'm not even sure if any of these games are going to be free to play. Maybe some of them are. But I would throw that there just because it has multiplayer. Could be co-op. If it's co-op, I would bump it up to full price. But if it's competitive, nope, you're dropping down. Tony Hawk, if gifted. Koa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree. Oh my gosh. I don't remember this one either. You're going there. Wildgate. This is the space FPS, isn't it? No, probably not. Not for me. Hitman. I'd wait for sale. Looks pretty cool. I think it's something I'd definitely try. I don't even know what this says here. And it doesn't look familiar. Wouldn't throw you there. What does that say? Wuthering Waves? No, I don't think it would be for me. I did see the trailer. It's just too much for me. So this would be my tier list, I guess. Well, it is my tier list for Summer Game Fest and the Xbox Showcase that happened in 2025. Now, like I said, this is just my first impression / what I got from the trailers. What I got, I jumbled it, I thought about it, and I threw them where I think I would probably put them. Like I said, things could change throughout the year. If I see another trailer and it absolutely just shifts my decision, then I would absolutely bump it appropriately. But like I said, this is the here and the now. This is where I would place my titles for this year. If you guys have any discussions that you would like to talk about, just throw them in the comments. We'll talk, we'll chat. I'm not here to attack you about your points, your decisions. Please don't attack me. This is all just a friendly channel. 2025 is just, man, they just keep bringing the hits and they're not stopping. Look at all of these. You know, there's a game for everybody, and I'm really excited for this year. I have a lot of catching up to do, but man, we are eating good.